The collector of heads, a powerhouse in the late game, and an icon in the world of North American Smite esports.
A lot of tournaments.
Smite Zapas, better known to the Smite community as Zapman, has sent many players back to the fountain on his quest to become a world champion. Kicking off his career at the ripe old age of 20, Steven quickly developed a love for the WASD-controlled MOBA. Smite was a perfect match for his overly aggressive yet methodical and mechanical playstyle. A seasoned Warcraft 3 gamer back in the early days, it was evident from the very beginning that Zapman was an extremely competitive player. By mid-June 2013, Zapman and teammates hi-rez, Anatoly, The Best, and Shadow Q were acquired by revered North American esports organization Team Dignitas. Working together to become the strongest Smite team in North America, Zapman and the crew entered the official Smite launch tournament that following year, a glorious $200,000 live event organized by the game's developing company hi-rez Studios. Zapman secured 2 kills and 9 assists on Armuz and Cab in a semi-finals tiebreaker against rival North American side Cognitive Gaming, earning a spot in the grand finals. Their run through the losers bracket quickly came to a halt as Team Solomid obliterated the Dignitas squad, claiming the first ever professional Smite tournament trophy for the gaming region of Europe.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champions and the winners.
Later that same year, Team Dignitas went through some severe roster changes before the first ever season of the Smite Pro League, with Anatoly, Shadow, and The Best replaced by Xing, Dare to Care, and Nor respectively. The team finished up in 3rd place in the standings, qualifying for the regional championships. In a race for World Finals qualification, Team Dignitas earned a flawless 2-game quarterfinals victory against North America's Fat Chunks Assemble, with Zapman claiming 17 unique eliminations over the course of the set. Their winning momentum was halted in the semi-finals when the Cognitive Red squad decimated Team Dignitas for a 3-game whitewash, crushing their 2014 World Finals dreams. With a new year and a new season of Smite came a new jersey for Zapman and his team. The band of players, along with their returning mid laner Anatoly, formed Team Eager, aiming to be the next shining light in professional North American Smite. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. The team failed to qualify for the Pro League and chose to take their gaming skills into the lower-tier Smite competition, the NA Challengers Cup. Unmatched in every way, the newly formed Team Eager walked like gods among gamers through the 7 weeks of play. Zapman and the gang cemented themselves in the summer qualifying tournament, where they earned a chance at redemption against the best in the SPL Season 2 summer season. Playing against the best in the big leagues, Team Eager fell short in the summer weekly play, and in turn did not qualify for the Smite World Finals. Enduring another heavy series of roster changes, Zapman worked to create a new and improved Team Eager, leading into the 3rd SPL season. Merging with Cognitive Gaming, Zapman joined forces with Divios, DJ Pernicus, The Beast, and Aurora. The reformed Team Eager sent a message out to the rest of the North American competition as they secured 2nd place on the spring season standings, joining Team Enemy and Saw Gaming at the Smite Masters 2016 live event in Jönköping, Sweden. Panthera, the most dominant team out of Europe, was destroying everyone they went up against in the international tournament. The Eager squad was no exception. hi-rez and his band of European marvels obliterated Zapman and his team for 3 straight games in the event's semi-finals, sending Team Eager home from DreamHack. Only 2 months later, the team recovered from their loss against the best in Europe and started looking ahead to the Season 3 fall split. Zapman and the Team Eager crew dominated in the group stage, coming out on top with 4 series wins. The team's performance in the split earned Team Eager a spot in the regional finals, where they cleaned up teams Flashpoint Esports and Soar Gaming to qualify to the Smite World Championship that following January. Live at the Cobb Energy Center in Atlanta, Georgia, Zapman and his faithful crew were about to play the biggest tournament in their careers. A glorious $1 million prize pool was on offer.
2.5 minutes. Eager, they're going to walk forward here, and this is going to be game very shortly. Santorsky has admitted defeat. He's jumping in place in the fountain.
Team Eager taking down the Titan, and Team Eager moving on to the semifinals.
The quarterfinals went to plan. China's Team Harpy went down 2-0 at the hands of the Team Eager army. In the semifinals, it quickly became an entirely different story. Facing off against the threat from Europe, Obey Alliance, Zapman and his team were pushed to a heart-pounding Game 5.
Eager, we're 2-0 down! Eager are North America's one of the only hopes they've got left, and they are still in this one right now. We're going to a Game 5 in the first semi-final.
Grand Finals qualification was only one game away, but the pressure got to the members of Team Eager. They could barely land a kill. Their towers and phoenixes were constantly under attack, and before the fans knew it, the game was over and Obey Alliance had won. Zapman's journey through the 2017 Smite World Finals was incredible, but it was now time to look ahead to the next professional Smite season. Zapman and the rest of the Team Eager army kicked off Smite Season 4 in style, dominating their countrymen to become kings of the 2017 spring season. Through the 5 weeks of play, the team fought and conquered 11 matches. This made them the #1 North American seed going into the mid-year Smite Masters.
Oh my goodness. Gliz, big stun though out of Aurora. Zapman finds 2. Eager look to move on.
All 3 Phoenixes down, fully Fire Giant to the North American squad. They're going to take this one big Kraken out of 9, but it's too little, too late. Team Eager finally close out this series in the 3rd game.
Black Dragons, the Smite threat from Brazil, were defeated by Zapman and his army in the 3rd and final game of the Smite Masters qualifiers. The Dignitas Dream Team, which consisted of Variety, Cuvo Fred, Zeros, Arkle, and Trixtank, were on a rampage through the knockout stage.
They were Variety's new team.
Their game was on point. Through 3 soul-crushing matches, Dignitas secured a spot in the grand finals and sent Zapman and his team packing. Team Eager had developed a semi-finals curse, always making it to the playoffs, but never cementing themselves as Smite major event grand finalists. Only a few months later, Zapman made the call to step down as CEO of Team Eager and close the book on professional Smite Esports. But his decision to put the game behind him didn't last very long.
And with all 5 members with Fire Giant from Space Station, they're going to find the split here more than likely and secure themselves that 3rd seed.
Space Station got to get the kills first. Newbie goes down, Harwin still being aggressed on by Scary D. The Titan is barely alive, as I said. I think they wanted the kills.
That following August, Zapman alongside jungler Scary D were recruited by North America's Space Station Gaming, and together they secured 3rd place in the fall season standings to earn a seed into the 2017 NA Regionals. World's qualification was on the other side of a best-of-5 semi-finals matchup against Luminosity Gaming, which saw both teams stretch it out to a tiebreaker. Adding another semi-finals loss to his belt, Zapman and the Space Station crew fell to the ground in the 5th game. This ended their Season 4 run.
Enough, or he might have had everything on
As the calendar ticked over to 2018, SPL jungler Mask was given the task to rebuild Team Trifecta's squad for the new season. Zapman was part of that squad, alongside Mediyankee, Scary D, and Nurima. This reformed Trifecta found themselves in the center of the competition after a very average run through the spring split, dominated by reigning world champions E-United and former organization Space Station Gaming. Things went from bad to worse in the 2018 summer split, Zapman and his team were almost on the bottom of the ladder and failed to qualify to the summer finals. Zapman knew that he wouldn't be playing at the hi-rez Expo this time around, and after another disappointing season of Smite, Steven and the rest of Trifecta's active roster left the team in January 2019. The 5th season of the SPL saw Zapman return to the competition in what was a true underdog esports story. Flying the flag for North America's SK Gaming, Zapman, Sam for Soccer, Belair, Paul, and Neilmar had a very average Phase 1, finishing off the 12 weeks of play in 7th position in the standings. Missing out on the mid-season invitational, the SK Army hit Phase 2 hard, but were once more beaten out of the top 6 and had to step it up in the 2020 Smite World Championship placement rounds. This is where Zapman and the rest of his team came alive.
Pantom comes out to try and slow this down, but he's more of a footnote than an actual obstruction at this point. SK Gaming, no more hemming and hawing, no more ifs, ands, or buts. They will be your champions here at the placement for the World Championship.
From rags to riches, SK Gaming cemented themselves in the main event. Zapman had qualified to another World Finals. After an exceptional performance in the main event in front of the DreamHack crowds of Atlanta, Georgia, Steven and his faithful band of Smite professionals made history.
SK Gaming are marching down mid lane. It's up to Polar Bear Mike and then Titan. The crowd are on their feet. Neilmar is smiling away. They can see that the inevitable might happen. And it's going to be done. SK Gaming, they are your season 6 World Champion!
Zapman, alongside his team, finally earned a Smite World Championship title. With Cuvo Fred and Scary D back on the roster, and a new yellow and black Pittsburgh Knights jersey, Zapman took on Smite's greatest in Season 7. Held entirely online due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the squad busted their way through another thrilling season of the SPL. The team narrowly defeated Ghost Gaming in the end-of-year championship, finishing off the grand final showdown with a stunning Game 5 tiebreaker. Zapman claimed 10 Ghost Gaming heads over the 5 heart-pounding games.
He's got no ultimate available. Paul with the transformation. The Pittsburgh Knights are going back-to-back. That is it! Pittsburgh Knights, lightning strikes twice!
Steven Zapas is an extremely talented Smite player who has been there from the very beginning. Hailing under many organizations has seen him compete with the best and triumph over the most elite players the competition can throw at him.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.